Hello, today I will talk about a book called The Lady in Jade, written by me, Anaïs Giulia. I'm the author of this book. And The Lady in Jade is novel. It's a little special in the genre. It's one of my books in this genre, like it is a detective novel. At the same time, there's always some type of mystery that surrounds the Lady in Jade. And for the cover I have this beautiful woman that she's wearing a dress, a gown, evening dress, that it is in this color jade, and her eyes are green, so everything about her it's green. Her dress is green, her eyes are green, the jewelry she wears emeralds which are green, and somehow The Lady in Jade is the story of a woman that comes from very humble and poor or simple family, and she manages to reach a high level, and she is very smart, and she has some certain type of powers and intellectual powers, or her own way to be in the world that helps her, guides her on her path, and she transforms herself in a very successful woman. At the same time, she keeps private everything about her life. The Lady in Jade is the story of the Lady in Jade, and she has a woman friend who recognizes her at a party. The book starts with the Lady in Jade being in this high class type of life. As I've said, she's very successful. She made it through, and then she meets this other woman that remembers her from a different time, and then the Lady in Jade, starts to reveal some of her mysteries, to reveal some of her past, that somehow is part too, of course, of her, and what she became after. There was a journey, a road that the Lady in Jade has traversed or traveled through to make it in the position that she is. So it's very much about her childhood. She starts to remember things from her childhood, how she grew up, where she grew up, and there's like a huge contrast in the person she is today or who she became. At the same time, the Lady in Jade is a very sensitive woman, a very smart, intuitive woman, and she recognizes that the things that she has learned through her life, and the silent guardians, being her grandparents, her grandfathers, or members of her family or friends that have helped her and showed her things that made her be successful, even if the examples maybe seem very subtle and very simple, because these people were simple, they were not rich, but they were masters in something, and they loved the Lady in Jade, and they helped to curate her, to help her, to guide her, to make her the intelligent person that she became. So there is this part of the book that starts at this party where everything is glamour, everything is champagne, and a very beautiful gown and very beautiful place. It's everything is like high level, and there the Lady in Jade appears. As I said, her life is throughout the book, throughout the novel, a mystery. Almost nobody knows who she really is, and she reveals this in the book, this part of her, for us, the readers, to discover her world, to discover her inner world as well, not only part that she created for herself, but who she really is at her core, who is the Lady in Jade. The cover reads like this: "The Lady in Jade, she moves like silk, her presence aglow with the cool hypnotic allure of jade. In a world of whispers and watchful eyes, the Lady in Jade enthralls all who dare to gaze, and ensnares those who dare to desire, a tale of beauty's quiet power and a dangerous secret it guards." So there is, as I said, a part of the mystery which is the more interesting element of the book, and there is a very sensual color, a very sensual language that I have written the book in this very beautiful, poetic, full with, imagery. I have created very nice ambience, for the reader to really immerse yourself in this world of the Lady in Jade, to be very close to her. It is that way that you know what she's thinking, you know who she is, or you get even more clues. You get even more closer to her as a friend, So when you read the book, it's almost like you will get to know the Lady in Jade to her essence, to her core. That comes a little bit later in the book, where she starts to reveal many of her memories as a child, and here I have included, generally my books are not autobiographic at all, but here I have included some of my most beautiful childhood memories that I've really lived, experienced, but that is part of my biography as a child, in my childhood, and that's almost like I gave the Lady in Jade, or I transferred this type of memories, and it was related to me as well, because I remembered a few things that my grandfather, both of my grandfathers, taught me, and at that moment that it happened, it was beautiful, because I was alone with them, and they showed me something, they taught me something that I found extraordinary later on in my life. I thought about it, and if many times I thought about it, I never understood what it really meant. And then when I understood it, I thought, wow, I didn't know my grandfather is a master. I understood they were both masters, and if you were to know their biography, they were just simple peasants in a old village unfound by the world in Transylvania. They didn't go to school, at least one of them. It was not about education, it was about the spiritual level of a soul, or the spiritual level of a human, how advanced one can be, in the same time one has a very simple life, So the same Lady in Jade, she appears at first all glamour, but we go back into her past, we go back to her source or her origin, and that's the true Lady in Jade, not the glamour one. Not to say, of course, she created that world of herself, for herself, of herself, but through the story, the way I have written it is that we go back to her truly, the person who she truly is, or always was. It's almost like a remembrance of her own self as a child, and then it's almost like a reflection, to say how far I have came, but at the same time I have always been, or almost like wants to go back to the part of her that maybe she lost, or maybe she didn't have time because she was busy with creating this new life that she wanted for herself. But this is like the writer version of me, in visualizing the book or the character. Of course, there are many elements in the book as well. Finally, it is about the feminine part, of a woman. How you say, like, I think women have a very beautiful way to live life, and they have a very essential way of living, and that's the part that attracts one. That's the part that is beautiful. That's the part that is sensual, or attractive. And it goes beyond that. If you want to read the book, The Lady in Jade, this is the title. You can find it online on Amazon. I publish my books and under my name, Anaïs Giulia. Thank you so much for listening. Bye.